Hey guys, it's me. It's really late and I apologize for that, but I was in meetings and getting ready for science tomorrow and all that good stuff. But I did want to shoot you guys a video because I did tell you I was going to try to reach out to you every day. And there are a couple things I want to talk about and not take up class time. So, first, we want to talk about turning work in. I want to talk about the graphing task because I did put the grades in on this and a lot of people submitted blank work. And then I want to talk about clubs. Okay, so here we go. Number one, the Bill Nye video quiz. There was some weird glitchy stuff going on with that. We had some kids turn it in, but then when you look in your to-do list, it says that you didn't finish it yet. And then I had kids turn it in more than once because of that. So I was super excited because I thought I got 98 kids to do it, but it turns out the same kids did it over and over again. So when I was grading and I got like these kind of out of the way answers, and then I'd see like 3 or 4 papers, I'd be like, another student has an identical incorrect response. And I was like digging at you a little, thinking you were copying from each other when in fact it could have just been the same kid putting it in more than once. So don't panic that is saying not done. Go into the assignment, mark it turned in, and just don't even worry about it anymore. All right. So make sure that that's done, and it'll go that way. It'll get off your to-do list. Now, a lot of people need help. When we did the graphing question last week, I wanted you to go and practice graphing because it was the one thing on the benchmark that was very much stood out that people struggled with the two graphing questions. And I asked you to go to a specific website and I asked you to screenshot your results screen and turn that in as your assignment. And some of you struggled with, now you know how to take screenshots, a lot of you, but you struggled to connect the two things and be able to turn it in. And you guys might have hit turned in. And what I saw on my end was just a blank page when I clicked your assignment. And I sent you a note that said, it's blank. So I want to go over for you how to turn that in. If you did turn it in, I gave you 10 points in school tools, a 10 out of 10, regardless of what your score was in the graphing task. You got a 10 out of 10 for participating and for completing the task. And I want to make sure everybody gets that. It's never too late. I don't care what the due date says. Even if the due date is passed, you are more than welcome to go back and fill that in. Due dates are just kind of to keep us organized about the order that things are going out in. But in the end, I'm encouraging you to turn things in, even if it says you're turning in late. So let's talk about screenshotting our responses, okay? See, can I make myself tiny? Okay, I'm going to be tiny. I'm going to hide. I'll hide over here. All right. Oh, I can't hide over there. So here's the deal. If you have a PC computer, a Windows-based computer, that's a computer that's going to have a little, the Windows 4 color thing down here in your corner, then you need to use something called the snipping tool. So if you click that menu key, one of the tools that comes up will be the snipping tool. It looks like this little scissor. And when you click it, you're going to see a window like this, and it's going to give you an opportunity. You're going to click new, and then it's going to ask you what shape do you want. Do you want to do the window, which just is going to copy the whole window for you, or a full screen snip, or do you want a rectangular snip? And then what you'll do is you'll click and drag your cursor, and it'll expand a triangle, and then it'll clip it. And then it's going to show it in the corner, and what you want to do is copy it to your clipboard, right? Freeform snip, you're going to have to trace out a shape and snip it. And I don't know if you're like me, you know how impaired I am with drawing. That's not the tool for you, right? So rectangular snip works best for our purposes. Now, if you don't have a Windows computer, you may have a Chromebook. If you have a Chromebook, you have to hold down 3 keys at once. I'm going to show you what it looks like because I have a Chromebook. So if I hold Control, Shift, and the window switching screen, the screen goes dark. And then I can take this little X and click and drag it. And what will happen is it'll snip that little piece for me. Didn't work. Or it might be underneath my screen. And a screen will pop up in the corner to asking me what I want to do. And I want to save that, right? Keep in mind, you have to hold all 3 keys down at once to engage the Chromebook snipping tool, right? Then you would go into your assignment screen because now it's copied on your clipboard, so it's waiting there for you to do something with it. You'll go into your assignment, right? In this case, it's the graphing assignment. You're going to go to the corner where it says your work, and you're going to click Add or Create. And then you have a choice. You can put it in a document, you can put it on a slide, you could put it in a spreadsheet, you could put it in a drawing. It actually doesn't matter which one of these you choose. You will pick one of them. And when you open up the thing, you will hit Control and V. Control and V is a shortcut to paste. And it will paste the screenshot you just took with the computer into that document. And then you'll just click Turn In. When you open one of these documents, the buttons in the upper right-hand corner, they'll be up here, will say turn comments, turn in share, and then it'll have your initial or your picture here. You will turn it in. Don't share it with me. If you share it with me, it gets emailed to me, and it doesn't change anything in your Google Classroom. So it's important that you turn it in, and it'll attach, and then I'll be able to see it. Now, a lot of you are not using computers to do your work. A lot of you are using phones. So I have a whole slide just dedicated to phones, right? So I submitted an assignment from my phone and I screenshot all the steps so that you could see what it looked like. So here I am in Math Games and I'm in the graphing activity. Now I haven't completed it, right? To complete it, I would read the question, look at the graph, and choose one of the answers. And then there's a progress bar on the bottom and it measures out like each one I get right in green. And at the end, I'll get some stars that tells me how well I did on the activity. That's what I want to screenshot. Now, I have an LG. On my phone to screenshot, I have to click down volume and the power key on the other side at the same time, and then it screenshots my phone. And I get a little notification up in the corner that says I screenshotted it, right? So I don't have to do anything. Then I want to go into Google Classroom, right? So that's my email. Okay, there's my Google Classroom icon. You guys see it? It's right there. And I'll push it. It'll open my Google Classrooms, right? I'll go to my assignment and then I see, whoa, screenshot assignment, right? And that's the screen that I put up here for you. I want to go to the bottom of that where it says my work and click this up arrow thing. And when I do that, okay, I see my assignment and work. And it looks like this. It's got the name of the assignment up here and then my work. And I want to click Add Attachment. When I click Add Attachment, a screen will show up asking me, oh, did I not take a screenshot? Hold on, let me take a screenshot. Okay, I'm going to add attachment. No, and then I'm going to choose file, right? There's a whole list. I'm sorry, I have to go backwards. There's a whole list of ways I can add, and I want to choose file. And when I choose file, it takes me to my file choice screen. It takes me to recent screens, right? That's this fourth picture here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the sidebar with the thumbnails, the itty bitty tiny thumbnails, and I'm going to pick the one that I want to attach to the assignment and click it. Once I click it, it will show up in my list. It'll go right back to my assignment screen. It's working. Watch what happens. Boom. There it is. You see it? It'll go right to my assignment screen. And then I can just click the turn in button, right? I click the turn in button. It'll verify it. Do you want to turn this in? I click OK. And boom, there you go. Screenshot off my phone, submitted for an assignment. So you screenshot it, turn in, file, and then your recent files will open up and you can just click one and it automatically loads it. So that's all there is to screenshotting, okay? Now let's talk about what everybody wants to talk about, clubs. I asked you on Friday if you thought some of the kids that showed up for like free time meets in the afternoon, the hangout ones, were asking about, how can we do meets? We want to talk to each other. Can we Zoom? And I know that reaching out to you isn't just about giving you work for science, right? You're missing out on all the other things that happen at middle school, like hanging out with your friends and meeting kids that like the same things as you and going to after school and stuff like that. So I was like, oh, what if we tried to do like some clubs online? Let's think about some things we could do. So you can see from the slide that movie club was by far the most requested club. 5, 10, 13 kids asked for movie club out of, I don't know, about 27 altogether, and all the rest of them were split up. So movie club was most requested. A couple of you, I think maybe 4 of you, asked specifically if we could show anime movies as long as we could find appropriate ones. And then, but the same goes for regular movies, right? And then crafting club came in second and cooking club came in third. So I want to start with the biggest request. Actually, I was really surprised that you guys wanted to do movie club because I figured you probably movied out from sitting home all the time. But like, I'm totally down. I've got every streaming service and I am more than happy to run a movie and we can all chill, get snacks and watch a movie, right? Maybe I'll combine cooking club with movie club and we can do like movie, I don't know, movie something club that has to do with movie club. And we can make a snack and then watch a movie. That actually sounds like a plan. All right, so here's the deal. There were also requests for art and drawing club. I was surprised. I thought that would be more popular. Somebody wanted a dance club. One kind-hearted person requested a science club. I suspect just to make me feel better. Thank you so much. It really did. A magic club. A computer club. That's my old cat. Sorry, he's complaining. He's crotchety. And a sing-along club. I thought that was a magnificent idea. We could do like a karaoke for YouTube and like take turns singing lines. I don't know. It could get crazy. We could do Disney songs. It could be all kinds of wild. I thought that one would be fun, but it was only a couple people that asked for us. So we're going to start with the movie club. I have created a classroom for the movie club. And if you look down there, in blue, you'll see KSHQUOI. And that's the code if you want to join the movie club, because this is completely voluntary and I'm not going to make anybody join it. But if you want to join it, there it is. I'm going to put up a question for, I haven't decided. Will I pick 5 movies and let you pick one? Or will I just open it up to see what you guys want to see? I might do that first to see how it goes. All right. So please remember to screenshot your graphing question and turn it in. And if you want to be a movie club, just sign up and you're in. And I guess we'll shoot for Friday. We'll do something Friday afternoon for movie club. All right. I miss you. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm sorry this is so late today. But like I said, all those fun meetings, right? Okay, guys. See you tomorrow for science.